40% of employers plan to reduce their workforce where AI can automate tasks. And that's not a prediction, it's happening right now. Goldman Sachs report that 18% of global work could be automated by AI, affecting up to 300 million jobs worldwide. Most people see this as a threat, but they are solving for the wrong constraint. The AI gold rush, it's here to stay, and just like California's gold rush, the biggest winners won't be the ones painting for gold. They'll be the ones selling the shovels. While everyone else is panicking about job security, entrepreneurs watching this right now are perfectly positioned to capitalize on this revolution. You're about to discover how to make more money from AI than most people make in an entire career. If you're new to this channel, my name is Montero, and I help scale multiple 7- and 8-figure businesses, helping clients generate over $150 million in cash collected in just 3 years. And I created systems that allow me to build a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio by age of 27 after washing cars for a living. And in this video, I'll be revealing the 5 highest leverage AI business opportunities for 2025. They're generating millions in revenues right now, and they require zero coding experience to get started. And these aren't just theoretical possibilities or futuristic predictions. These are proven business models already generating significant returns for early adopters who got in before the masses. Most entrepreneurs are solving for the wrong constraint when it comes to AI. They're either overthinking the technical aspects or completely missing the systematic approach needed to capitalize on what's already happening. By the end of this video, you will have a clear systematic roadmap for capitalizing on the 2025 AI gold rush, including which specific opportunities to pursue based on your existing skills and interests, exactly how to implement these models even if you're starting from zero technical knowledge, a data-driven framework for prioritizing the right AI implementation for your business, and most importantly, how to get your first paying clients without spending a dollar on it. While everyone else is panicking about AI taking their jobs, they're completely missing what's happening. What I'm about to tell you is based on data, not an opinion. And the data shows that 48% of companies are already using AI to structure their departments. But here's what they're not telling you. Most of these companies have absolutely no idea what they're doing. And this is where the opportunity lies. There's a massive disconnect happening right now. What I'm about to tell you, it's based on data, not an opinion. And the data shows that 48% of US companies are already using AI to restructure their department. But when they say they're using AI, for the most part, they're just using ChatGPT's interface. And here's what they're not telling you. Most of these companies have absolutely no idea what they're doing. There's a massive disconnect happening right now. On one side, you have entrepreneurs and creators terrified that AI will replace them. On the other side, you have business desperately trying to implement AI, but lacking the expertise to do it effectively. And right in the middle, that is the biggest opportunity of our generation. Most entrepreneurs are solving the wrong constraint when it comes to AI. They're viewing it as a threat instead of the most significant scaling opportunity you've ever seen. It's exactly like the California's gold rush of 1849. Everyone was obsessed with finding gold, but the real fortune were made by people selling picks, shovels, and services to the miners. In today's AI gold rush, the people who position themselves as implementation experts will create generational wealth while everyone else is still arguing about whether AI will take their jobs or not. And here are the 3 critical mistakes most entrepreneurs are making right now. First, they're going too broad instead of specializing in a niche. The market doesn't need another AI consultant. What businesses are desperately searching for are specialists who understand both AI implementation and specific industry challenges. If you already have your niche, you have a massive head start. Focus on becoming the AI implementation expert in that space. Second, it's getting paralyzed by technical aspects. You gotta listen carefully. This is important because 5 years ago, implementing AI required a computer science degree and coding expertise. Today, there are no-code tools that allow anyone with industry knowledge to create powerful AI solutions. The technology barrier has collapsed, but most entrepreneurs don't realize this yet. And the third one is the biggest one, really. It's overlooking the massive demand that exists right now. The market for AI services is projected to reach $407 billion by 2027. And that's not hype, that's just literally the projections. Companies are allocating enormous budgets for AI implementation because they know they need it to stay competitive, but they lack the specialized expertise to execute effectively. In these circumstances, speed is king and data is true. And data shows that we're in the beginning of an implementation gold rush. All businesses understand they need AI, they don't know how to properly necessarily integrated into their operations, their customer experience, or their sales process. They don't need another tool. They need someone who can implement systems that deliver actual business results. It all comes down to this. While everyone else is worrying about AI taking their jobs, you should be focusing on how to become the person business hired to implement AI. The difference between struggling and creating generational wealth in the next 5 years will be rather you position yourself as the solution to the massive implementation gap. Let me walk you through this. So I want to walk you through the exact implementation framework that you can use right now in order to take advantage of this gold rush. And here's what's actually happening in the AI markets right now. Most entrepreneurs are focusing on the wrong constraint. They're caught up trying to learn complex programming or spending months developing AI solutions when the real opportunity is implementing proven systems that generate immediate value. And this is why I've developed the AI revenue system, a systematic framework designed to help you capitalize on the AI gold rush without getting lost in the technical weeds or wasting time on low potential opportunities. Systems beat hustle every single time, and that's exactly what these frameworks deliver. A repeatable, data-driven approach that removes all the guesswork from building an AI-based business. The AI revenue system breaks down into these 3 key components. First is selection. This is where we identify the right AI opportunity based on your existing skills, interests, and most importantly, market demand. I've analyzed current market data on which AI services command the highest profit margins and created a decision matrix that ensures you're solving problems that people will actually pay for. Second is the implementation, the step-by-step process for setting up these AI services if you have zero background knowledge on how to do them. We've documented the exact workflows, tools, and templates that enable no-code AI implementation. This isn't theoretical. They are the same systems that we've used to help non-technical entrepreneurs build profitable AI businesses. Third is acquisition, the exact strategy for landing your first high-paying clients quickly. This includes the messaging frameworks, outreach sequences, and positioning tactics that convert prospects into high-paying clients. Speed is king and data is true, and our acquisition system is built on proven data points. Throughout this video, I'm going to be covering the 5 highest potential AI business opportunities for 2025. These aren't random ideas. They're carefully selected based on market demand, implementation complexity, and profit potential. For each opportunity, I will show you exactly how to implement it and monetize it using the AI revenue system. The difference between 7 and 8 figures is systems, not effort. Most entrepreneurs make this more complex than it needs to be. So here are the 5 highest potential AI revenue opportunities for 2025. Let's get into the 5 AI revenue opportunities that will absolutely dominate the market in 2025 and for years to come. I've analyzed hundreds of AI business models, and these 5 stand out based on the market demand, low competition, and high profit potential. So let me walk you through exactly how to implement each of them. Number 1, it's AI agents for business automation. AI agents are autonomous applications that handle specific tasks without human intervention. Think of them as your digital business employee who works 24/7 without complaints, vacations, or mistakes. Most entrepreneurs are focused on the wrong constraint because they're trying to grow by hiring more people when they should be implementing AI agents to handle the repetitive tasks. The business that will dominate in 2025 aren't the ones with the biggest teams. They're the ones with the most efficient AI-powered systems. Speed is king and data is true, and this is what the data is telling us. Here are the 4 key business areas AI agents can transform. First is sales. AI agents can score leads, prioritize outreach, and even handle initial conversations. We implemented this with a client and saw a 37% increase in qualified appointments without adding a single sales rep. Second is marketing. AI agents can create personalized content and email sequences that adapt based on your user behavior. This isn't just scheduling, it's literally dynamic content creation that responds to what's working. Third is analytics. Imagine having an AI that tells you exactly which traffic sources are generating the highest lifetime value customers, not just clicks or leads. When you build this once, you benefit forever. Fourth is finances. AI agents can calculate customer lifetime value, predict cash flow, and identify opportunities to optimize pricing. And here's exactly how to implement this. Start with a no-code platform like Crew AI. You define the trigger, what starts the process itself, what actions the AI takes, and the outcomes, what success looks like. This is essentially the TPO framework I use with my clients. The beauty of these AI agents is that they're perfect for coaches, consultants, or course creators who want to focus on high leverage activities while automating everything else. And if you're system minded and love automation, this is your ideal opportunity. Second is AI translation services. The most successful businesses in the world are international. Think about it. Tesla, Coca-Cola, Nike, they all generate massive revenues by serving global markets. Yet most online entrepreneurs limit themselves to English-speaking countries, leaving money on the table. And here's where the opportunity lies. AI translation tools like 11 Labs can now perfectly translate your content into multiple languages while maintaining your exact voice and tone. This isn't the robotic translation of the past. It is literally almost indistinguishable from native speakers. The implementation process is pretty straightforward. You can start by identifying businesses with proven offers who want to expand globally. You can use AI tools to translate their landing page, video scripts, and ads. You can set up localized payment processing and customer support systems, and you can scale by adding more languages as you validate your results. This opportunity is perfect for entrepreneurs with international experience or language interests. You already understand your cultural nuances that pure AI might miss, so you could charge up to $3,000 to $10,000 per language package and scale by adding more languages and clients. The third is AI podcast services. The global podcast advertising market is projected to grow by $36.2 billion in 2025 to $135.4 billion by 2029. Yet most businesses aren't capitalizing on this growth because they don't have the time or expertise to create quality podcast content. This is where you come in with systematic approach to podcast creation that leverages AI to do 90% of the work. There are two key services you can offer. First, convert written content to podcasts using voice cloning. Many businesses already have blogs, newsletters, and social media content. Using tools like 11 Labs or PlayHT, you can turn these existing contents into professional sounding podcasts with the business owner's exact voice. Second, you can create short-form clips from long-form content. This is a massive opportunity because most podcasters struggle to repurpose their content effectively. Using tools like Opus AI, you can automatically identify the most engaging segments from hour-long podcasts and turn them into 30 to 60-second clips optimized for social media. Here's how to implement this systematically. Identify businesses with existing written content or long-form videos. You can use AI voice cloning to create their podcast persona, and you can set up automated workflows to convert content weekly. You can implement distribution systems across podcast platforms and create short-form clip generation for social media promotion. This opportunity is ideal for content creators with podcast experience. You understand what makes good audio content and can create the human touch needed to ensure quality while leveraging AI for the heavy lifting. The difference between 7 and 8 figures in this business is systems, not necessarily just effort. And by building these processes once, you can create recurring revenue streams that require minimum ongoing management in order to keep growing. The fourth is AI data visualization. Most businesses are drowning data but starving on insights. They have Google Analytics, CRM reports, and sales dashboards, but they struggle to communicate what it all means to their teams and customers. This is a massive opportunity because data-driven AI agents can increase the velocity of insights by 10x and increase the productivity of any department by already giving them the insights they need to improve the team. The implementation will work like this. You can connect your database to NAN. You can set up an SQL query agent to pull your data based on natural language, and you can set up scheduled triggers in NAN to pull the data and generate tasks or notifications depending on where the KPI is at. Don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. You can start with one industry you understand well and create a standardized process for turning their data into visual stories. Once you've proven the model, you can expand to other industries. We've implemented this with one of our clients, and their sales director now receives weekly insights on which closers they need to focus on, which ones they need to promote, making sales directors day-to-day 100% more efficient. The fifth opportunity is AI website building. This one is like stealing candy from a baby. It's that simple, and here's why. Every new business needs a website, but most founders aren't technical enough to build one themselves and don't want to spend thousands hiring a developer. With AI tools like 10Web AI, you can now generate professional websites in minutes instead of weeks. You can also use Bolt to generate websites based on prompts. This implementation process is incredibly straightforward. You can target newly formed LLCs and businesses, which you can pull a list from public records. You can use 10Web AI to generate basic websites based on their industry and current online presence, customize key elements like branding, image, and copy, and deliver a finished website in under 24 hours for $500 to $1,000. And here's exactly how we implemented this. We used LinkedIn Sales Navigator to identify new businesses and create a cold email campaign offering 24-hour website builds and set up a streamlined process where we could deliver 10 websites per week with just one person managing the system. The real profit though, it comes from the upsells. You can do SEO optimizations, content creation, and ongoing maintenance. And once you've delivered the initial website, many clients will pay $300 to $500 monthly for updates and optimization. This opportunity works perfectly for coaches, consultants, and course creators who can start by offering their services to their existing audience. Your current followers already trust you. making them ideal first customers as you build your system. AI implementation, automations, and data will outperform pure hustle every single time. By creating systems to automate website creation, you're building a business that can generate income without requiring your constant attention. Now, how do you decide which of these 5 opportunities is right for you? It depends on a couple factors. First, your existing skills and experience. The AI podcast opportunity is perfect if you already have content creation experience. The translation services work well if you have international business experience. Second, your audience and network. If you're already serving coaches and consultants, the AI agents opportunities allow you to add a new revenue stream to your existing business model. Third is your systems mindset. All these opportunities require you to build processes that can scale without you. Your business should work without you. And that's the whole point of using AI and implementing a scalable selling system. And remember, most entrepreneurs are solving the wrong constraint. They think they need more content, more leads, more team members, when what they really need are systems that leverage AI to do the work for them. And these 5 opportunities aren't just business ideas. They're frameworks for creating owner-independent businesses that can scale to 7 and 8 figures without requiring more of your time. Systems beat hustle every single time. So let me walk you through the exact implementation plan for capitalizing on these AI opportunities. And this is the systematic approach that creates predictable results and build an owner-independent business. So number 1 is the business model selection. Most businesses make the mistake of trying multiple AI opportunities simultaneously, and that's the fastest way to fail. Instead, start by solving the right constraint first. Here's your decision-making framework. If you already have experience in content creation, start with AI content service. If you are analytically minded with marketing experience, choose AI ad optimization. The key is aligning with your existing skills, not chasing what seems more profitable on the surface. Don't make this more complex than it needs. Most entrepreneurs fail because they solve the wrong constraint. They jump between opportunities without mastering any of them. So pick one AI service, build a system around it, and only expand once you've got predictable revenue. The difference between people who make 10K a month and those who make 100 isn't hustle. It's systematic focus on one high leverage opportunity. So complete this process. List your top 3 skills, identify which AI opportunities align best, and commit to that single model for at least 90 days before considering any others. The second thing that you need to consider is that you don't need months of training to deliver value. Our clients who implemented this fast spend 3 to 4 intensive hours testing each tool before offering services. For AI content creation, you can start with Claude and ChatGPT. You can run at least 30 prompts to really understand the capabilities and limitations, and you should document what works. For AI video editing, you can spend 4 hours with Runway ML testing different inputs and outputs, and the key metric isn't like feeling ready, it's having tested the tool enough to confidently deliver the results. The third step is the offer creation, whereas most people get stuck. But we've standardized this process. We created 3 distinct packages at 3 different price points. So create an entry-level package, which is just a single deliverable for $500 or $1,500. Then create a core offer, which you offer monthly services for $2,000 and $5,000. And then you create a full premium offer, which is a full implementation for $5,000 to $15,000. When selling, you can use this exact same language. I create specific result using AI systems that solve the main problem. Unlike manual approaches, our AI-driven process ensures key benefit while eliminating the pain point. Even without clients, you can create case studies by documenting your own results. Show before and after comparisons of content quality, time saved, or conversion improvements. The TPO framework changes everything here. The trigger is the client's pain point, the process is your AI service, and the outcome is the measurable improvement they will see. The fourth step is the client acquisition, which is the highest leverage implementation step. Most people waste time on social media when there is much more systematic approach. Here's what actually is happening in the market. Recently funded startups have capital but need to show growth fast. They're the perfect clients for AI services. You can go to Crunchbase and filter companies that receive funding in the last 60 days. These businesses have money to spend and urgent needs to fill. This one targeting strategy has generated millions for our clients because it solves the right constraint, which is finding prospects with both need and budget. The fifth step is just systematizing things. From day one, try to document everything. This isn't just like outsourcing letter. It's how you build an asset that works without you. You can create these specific documents. Service delivery SOP with step-by-step process, a client onboarding questionnaire that captures all necessary information, and results tracking templates to measure client outcomes. You can start tracking these metrics immediately. The businesses that are scaling to multiple 6 figures, they aren't doing anything drastically different. They're just more systematic. And they're optimizing their processes earlier and building leverage through documentation. We did cover a lot, so let's take a moment to recap these 5 AI business opportunities we've covered today. AI agents for business automations, AI translation services, AI podcast services, AI data visualization, and AI website building. These aren't just theoretical ideas. You can literally go out and implement them and guarantee you're going to make money. And now you have the exact systems to capitalize on the biggest wealth creation opportunity of our lifetime. The only question is, will you implement it? To your success, and remember, systems over hustle, automation over manual, and freedom over complexity. Cheers.